Hello, I am Mike of Nearly Enough Dice, and this is Terraria. Now, what happened last time is, I had just recently gone through hard mode, and that's all very good and nice and lovely. But, I think, well, now it's time to get some hard mode ores. That's what I need to do now. There we go. Yeah, I want to get some cobalt and adamantium and that. And I had completely forgotten that you don't just get that from going through hard mode. You actually need to break demon altars with the PwnHammer. And that's how you do it. I mean, when you do that, I can't remember if it adds new ore veins or if it takes ore veins that already exist and changes them. I can't remember. It's one or the other. And you get the PwnHammer from defeating the Wall of Flesh. Only, I defeated the Wall of Flesh and I did not get the PwnHammer. And that's slightly irritating. So, I need to fight them again. I need to fight the Wall of Flesh again. Now, this is not terribly brilliant because, yeah, this is slightly aggravating because last time I did it, I used the star cannon, and basically I used up all my fallen stars, so gonna have to do it all again. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to... Why do I have so much junk? I'm going to get rid of some of my junk is what I'm going to do. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand my arena. I've got a walkway down in hell. As you can see, that it goes to about there. But oh, there's a shadow chest. Can I find it? Anyway, I ran out. I actually had to run a bit further on, and somewhere around there's, I don't know. Oh, there it is. There we go. So it's actually, this is where I actually ended up, right? By the time I'd actually killed it. So I don't necessarily want to extend myself all that way, but I do kind of want to go quite a bit back, improve my arena type deal. So I'm just going to dump some blocks here. Where was that to? More basic blocks, statues, alchemy. I'll put the moon glow in alchemy. I think I used up, yeah, I used up all my moon glow make. I think Spelunker potions. But there's not a huge amount of point using Spelunker potions right now because I don't actually have yours. So, chuck that in. Where have I been putting my... So I want to eventually drop that into the lava. Where's my Skelly Burn now? All my NPCs got killed because there was a blood moon. And obviously blood moon hard mode. I'm going to keep that. I'm not going to sell it. I'm not going to use it either. So. Yeah, so it all went a bit horribly wrong. And so now all my NPCs have got different rooms because they die and they come back and have different rooms. I'm going to keep the Star Fury here. I'm going to keep that here. That should really go into my alchemy place. That should go. need to set up a dedicated alchemy kind of area. Although it's very traditional, I think I've said this a number of times. It's very traditional to have all your workshops in one place, but that just means you end up with a huge crafting list that just goes on forever, and it's really a pain to find things. And I'm sure there's some cunning method of making it easier to find what you're looking for, but I don't know it. Oh yeah, I've got a bucket of lava as well. And that star's disappeared. It must be becoming daylight. I was going to get a bucket of lava to put down here, but I'm not going to deploy it just yet because my idiot NPCs are extremely likely to. They seem to come down there and sit in that bit. And I need to stop them from doing that. So I will put my bucket of lava in here, and I'm going to kill these rabbits. Sorry, rabbits. So that next time I can sit here and have the BCs just die. Makes life so much easier. Any wood? I'm going to chop down some trees. Why are you there? You don't want to be there. You want to be... Oh, you are there. You're just standing there for some reason. That's fine. Yeah, I need to make this area so that the NPCs just don't want to fall into it, because they seem to like spending time down there. Anyway, I'm going to grab some acorns, and I'm going to go, and I should have dropped that off somewhere. I'm going to grab some wood. And I'm just going to grab more wood so I can make lots of wood platforms. Wow, I can't believe that squirrel survived. That squirrel's going to die now. No? I need a kind of caution Terraria-ist at work kind of thing. Because otherwise, those the various little beasties are just going to get themselves killinated. You know, they stand in the way of your axe swings and get killed. And I kind of feel slightly guilty about that. I probably shouldn't, but I do. So this will net me some wood, which I'll then, you know, I'm just going to assume that however much wood I get is going to be enough, and just extend my platform down in hell that far. And then go for the wall flesh again. I was never in any particular danger, I don't think, from... I didn't feel at any point I was in danger of getting killed by the wall of flesh. So I should be right to do it again. It's just a little aggravating that I have to do it again. You know, you're supposed to get the PwnHammer or PwnHammer. Oh, Witch Doctor, sweet. I should really install the Witch Doctor in like a jungle biome somehow. Because apparently there are things that they only... The Witch Doctor only sells in the right environment. Jungle being the right environment for the Witch Doctor. Which is probably a bit racially insensitive now I think about it, but I didn't write the game, so you know. I mean, I've got the imbue in it. I've got the thing that imbues, but I don't know how to use it. Ooh, please, there we go. You can apparently make potions. And yeah, that'll do things like set your opponents on fire and things like that. I should probably possibly look into doing those potions, because there's a potion that does tend to set your enemies on fire. Alright, so that's nearly me done. It's not really a tree farm, it's just a place where I grow trees. It's not quite the same thing. How much wood did I get? I've got 600 wood, that should do. Oh, and I'll chuck the acorns back here. Yeah, I've noticed. I think I've made my home area a mushroom kingdom, from the looks of things. No, don't kill the travel emoji had to say. Right, so I will also use this opportunity to show off my railway, which is now pretty sure I haven't shown it to you in its entirety. It's basically done on this side anyway. Oh, look at all that corruption. Look at it all. Anyway, it now goes all the way to the east. Well, there is a bit of a gap here. Well, unless I've... Oh no! I put a thing over it. I used to have it where it would stop and you'd have to kind of restart, but now it just goes all the way. Another thing I need to remember how to do in Terraria is how to get the steampunker to come join me, because the steampunker has all sorts of useful things like teleporters, and I believe that's where you get the contaminator from. So I'd quite like to get that young lady in my employ. So this is going through the dungeon area, and now coming to, yeah, that bit doesn't work. The idea was to, you go whoosh and then keep going, but I think you come down here and you hit this bit here and that just kills you forward momentum, and then that's hardly any point there. And, that little tiny bit is kind of pointless. Right, so let's fall down. Just chucking some torches down as I go. Not the most important thing, but I do find it kind of, there we go. And here we are down on my very big thing. So this is where I chuck things off into the lava and then the wall of flesh out. So off we go. As you can see, I've put what are they called? Campfires every so often. I've used tiki torches for lighting. I'm probably going to want to make a few more. Because you can't use normal torches because they don't stick on this background, and you can't put normal torches on top of wooden platforms. So you can put tiki torches on, which I'm sure makes sense to somebody somewhere. So, right, I've got my. Yeah. I was checking to see whether or not I had my obsidian shield, specifically the cobalt shield. Don't actually have to worry about that. I actually have the wonderful boots, the magic boots. I mean, I don't drown in lava, but that instinct of oh no, I must stop myself from falling into the lava. It's very, very strong, which is probably a good thing. I think it's probably a good thing that I keep that instinct. So this is why you want tiki torches. Right, I'm just gonna change to my miner's helmet so I can see where I'm going. And I'll probably make some more tiki torches. But aggravatingly, I have to, every so often I need to stop and put stuff together. Ah, okay. Is that material? I wonder where I got that from. Oh, I hadn't killed you, you just moved on. That's fine. So yeah, on we go. So I'm just gonna keep going until either I meet the platform that I from the last time I killed the wall of flesh, under the assumption that I shouldn't be so cavalier about taking damage. Under the assumption that I will get it at about the same time, or I might just keep going till I run out of wood. The fact that my magic boots, with my hard lava waders, which are wonderful. Mean that this is slightly less necessary than it might otherwise be, because I can just run around on the lava, but I want to have a straight run. I don't want to have to. The thing about running on the lava means I actually have to dodge through all these, the ash bits, and I have to look where I'm going. Whereas if I just have a great big huge long wooden platform that goes on forever, then I don't have to worry about any of that. I can just keep running and shooting backwards. Or, oh, go away. You're not big and you're not clever. Am I blinded? I'm blinded. I notice I'm not getting. I'm actually. That is the spell that they use against me is actually one of my favorite spells. It's really good for like clearing out tunnels and that. So I'm slightly aggrieved that they're not dropping it for me. Kill the monsters. Right, so we're just going to dig a tunnel through this. Let's continue on. Oh, a mimic. Sweet. This is an actual mimic as opposed to the fake mimics that I've been dealing with up to this point. That's going to take so long. How about that? How about that? What? Oh, balls. That was annoying. I think a bat basically got stuck to me. Which is why I was getting damaged. It's getting kind of dark. Sorry, I'm just looking at myself in the thing. I'm getting kind of dark. Oh, I need to sort that corruption. The thing is, I need better armor and weapons in order to sort the corruption. In order to sort and to get better armor weapons, I need to get better ores. In order to get better ores, I need to smash demon altars. That is just the way of it. Ha! It's not like I didn't have health potions. I don't know why I wasn't taking health potions. I just get, like slightly tunnel visiony. It's been quite dark in here. Is that happening? Yeah, that's better. You can see me now. I do have a light that I put on for these things normally, but it was nice and bright and sunny when I started, so I didn't see the point. But now it's all gone dim and gloomy. Oh, a blood moon! How enjoyable. Noo. And now I fall. Slightly better lit. I mean, you know, it's one of those things. I'm not going to die of the falling damage because I have the various things that stop me from dying from falling damage, but at the same time, falling into a deep dark hole is kind of unnerving. Nah. I can't even usually shoot them. Oh, can I shoot? Oh, that'll do. That's my water bolts finally showing up. Right, now, where was I before I was so rudely interrupted? Was that the same one, or was that a different one? The main thing is to avoid getting hit. Doesn't help when there are so many monsters attacking me at once. Yes! Angry Titan Glove. I have no idea if that's a good thing. Looks like the individual monsters that killed me despawned. So that was obviously a completely different mimic that I killed there. That's fine. Oh, God, go away. I can't even really do the get a bunch of hellstone, not hellstone, get a bunch of meteorites and make a fake meteorite landing thing. Which is often a way of dealing with hell. Because, you know, although you're constantly getting attacked by meteor heads, they are a known quantity and they're relatively, they're easier to deal with than the various hell denizens. What do you do now? You're not a hell bat, you're just a bat. What are you doing down here? I love being able to walk on lava. It is the best thing. Alright, let's keep on going. Gonna have to try and work out how I'm going to take out the wall of flesh this time. Yeah, swap to my sword when I ask you to, you know, just any time. Take your time over it. It's not like I'm going to die. Just because you've decided that, oh no, you're not wielding that. Stupid game. I suppose the one thing that is quite nice about Hell Beasties is that for the most part, because they're on fire, it's really obvious when they're turning up. they don't just come sneak up on you. It's like really, really, really obvious that a hell monster is about to attack you. Some ash coming up. You have to tunnel through. And this actually has some lava that I'm going to need to tunnel through, so that's okay. But fortunately, my magic boots also allow me to get some limited protection from the labyrinths. Whoa! Oh, that's a skelly wobble. So aggravating. Oh. Yeah, so I actually get limited protection from lava. I can actually spend. It's exactly like going underwater. You get. I keep explaining this. I'm sure you've all been watching. But you get that little bit of extra time. An ordinary bat down in hell. What are you doing down here? You're getting killed. Is what you're doing. What I'm trying to do is get. Oh god. Is if you try and get the water bolt to go through the worm body lengthwise, you get a lot of. It does a lot of damage. It's like it doesn't actually have enough oomph to get up. It's like, yeah, can't go any further. Come here. Kill all things. Something's up here being annoying. Oh, it's just lava, I think. Right. More platforms. It is kind of interesting that Hell is just now such a nice, lovely place for me to visit. Slightly aggravating, because the monsters won't just leave me alone and let me get on with the thing I'm trying to do. But really not that much of a threat anymore. You know? Set up a holiday dome down here. It's all good. Oh. The smart cursor is very often not very smart when it comes to placing platforms. Oh, how far do we need to go? How far do we need to go? Clearly quite a lot further. So I've not yet come to my the platform where I killed the last wall of flesh. Ouchie, ouch. Oh, so tedious. Just want to be able to negotiate the occasional truce, or like, look, how's about all of you come at me at once at this point, and then for the rest of the time you just kind of leave me alone. You know, just want to build a thing. Want to build a thing, then we can have the fight. No problem with that. You know, all gang up with me once, which you want to do anyway. Whoa! Look away for a second, and that's why I'm. Oh. Well, see, I want to get it when it's going upwards. Because I don't want its loot dropping into the lava, or where well, not so much where I can't get it, as where it's inconvenient to get it. And that's me out of wood. Which means I can't make those tiki torches I was thinking of making. Oh, go away. Well, that's all the... Again, thank you game for not switching weapons when I wanted to. Oh, look, a demon! Teleporting right up to me is not really all that good a survival tactic. Ugh. I like the way that they leave just long enough for me to think, oh, I'll just place a couple of blocks. Oh no, monster. Hellbat banner, woo. What's living flame? That acts as a light source. Okay. So I swap back to... So I can light things up. I think I'd be better off with the tiki torches. If I don't have the wood for it, I don't have the wood for it. Wait for my eyes to clear. Yeah, the tiki torches give me better light, but this gives me some light. Yeah, I think that's pretty much... I'm going to be plonking some light down here so I can see vaguely what I'm doing. Might come back and make some campfires. Basically anything I can do to make the killing the wall of flesh just that little bit easier. So our next episode is going to be the next go at killing the wall of flesh, and then hopefully I'll get a PwnHammer. And I will then be able to... Let's try this. I'm must have picked up the job. Yeah. So thanks so much for watching. Feel free to hit like and subscribe and share the video with people if you've been enjoying them. You can also visit us at www.nearlyenoughdice.com, which is our role-playing game themed podcast and blog. We also talk about like board games and card games and other such geeky things. And until next time, speak softly and carry a PwnHammer.